Namaste, yogis. How are you? Yeah, just checking in again, just to make sure everybody's okay and you're taking care of yourselves and you're taking care of each other. Yeah, crazy times, yeah? But it is a time of stillness. In yoga, we call this kumbhaka, and it means that pause. Normally it's the pause between the inhale and the exhale, but also it's the pause in life. So embracing that. Yeah, doing some deep diving. What I'd like to do and what I'd like to start is a series once a week going through the 8 limbs of yoga. Yoga philosophy is what I love most about yoga. The physical practice is amazing, but the physical practice in the 8 limbs of yoga is the third. So first it's the niyamas and the yamas, and then it's the physical practice. And in the Western world, and we see a lot of it, and it's beautiful, is the physical practice. And that is geared, and the reason that we do it is so that we can burn off anxiety, move the prana, physically move the body, and help the body heal from the inside out through the physical practice as we move this magic of prana, right? But at the end, it's so that we can sit in stillness, and we can get to know ourselves on a deeper level, doing some inner harvesting, and this is the perfect time for the whole world, each individual, to do their own inner harvesting, their own work. There's many times that we're just rushing through life, and maybe we're running from ourselves. Yeah, it's a scary place to be sometimes when you have to sit and you have to really contemplate and just take a look at what's going on inside, who you really are, when we start pulling back all these different layers of who we are. And yoga philosophy helps us do that. So the very first is the niyamas, and there's 5. And the very first one is Ahimsa, which means compassion or nonviolence. So let's go ahead and do that. So what do you say? Come to a seated Sukhasana pose. For me, that's with legs crossed, but Sukhasana in Sanskrit means sweet or sugar. So it should feel sweet in your body. So whatever that is for you, it doesn't have to be this. It could be legs extended, it could be sitting in a chair. If you're sitting in Sukhasana on the floor, maybe you're on a blanket, so come to the very edge of the blanket. This allows the knees to fall softly to the side. Bring the hands down into the thighs, the elbows are soft. Roll back a little bit, engage the core. Notice the alignment, so we're sitting tall with reverence here. Yeah, meditation, sitting in contemplation. I'm going to invite you to bring the hands down into the thighs and then to close your eyes as we practice pratyahara. Yeah. So bringing the awareness inside with the eyes closed so you can see yourself on a deeper level. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Again, deep full breath in and a slow deep exhale out. Gently start a body scan and practicing compassion, ahimsa, for yourself. Notice if you're holding on to any tension in the physical body, starting with the eyebrows. And now the jaw. Soften the tongue. The shoulders, letting all that go. Feel it roll down the back and melt into the earth. And now noticing the breath. The very first breath invites you into the family of things. How are you breathing today? How does it feel when it comes in through the nose, wraps around the heart, and the belly expands with life? How does it feel when you pour the breath back out? Gently guide the awareness, your awareness to the third eye. This is where highest consciousness lives. The real you lives here. This is the one that whispers to you in the middle of the night. This is your best friend, the real you. So see it as a shy, tiny little light. Now with every inhalation, feel your light start to grow. It gets bigger and bolder and brighter. You're here. This is where we connect the mind, the body, and the spirit as one in yoga. Bring the hands to heart center, thumbs pressed gently in front of the heart. As we bow, and we set an intention, an affirmation for the class today, for your day. The first Niyama, Ahimsa. It means nonviolence and compassion, but it refers not only to physical violence, but also to the violence of words, thoughts, emotions, such as anger, jealousy, ego. See, what we think about ourselves and others can be as powerful as any physical attempt to harm. Our inability to love and accept all pieces of ourselves creates tiny acts of violence. See, how we treat ourselves is in truth how we treat others. You are the first victim of your anger. Love lies at the core of nonviolence, and it begins with the love of self. See, your very first and last love is self-love. To practice Ahimsa is to be constantly vigilant and to observe ourselves in our interaction with others, inviting us to walk softly in the world. See, teaching a child not to step on a caterpillar is just as valuable to the child as it is to the caterpillar. Nonviolence is the weapon of the strong, said Gandhi. So for today, the intention, the affirmation, the thought, practicing Ahimsa. Can we hold that reoccurring critical thought that we have about ourselves in gentleness, compassion, empathy? Yeah. Like we would our favorite 5-year-old? Can we do that? So whatever bubbles up in your heart right now, whatever it is, setting an intention, this prayer, this dedication, into universe, in a single collective round of Om. Take a deep inhale through the nose, say it out through the mouth. And now for Om. Deep inhale through the nose. Gently flutter open your eyes. Coming back, remembering to carry this in your heart today. And then our closing chant. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. This means may all sentient beings everywhere live happy and free. And may I and my thoughts and actions contribute in some way to their happiness and their peace. I thank you so much for joining me this morning. I send you light and love. The light and love in me honors the light and love in you, because we both come from the same light. And I will always bow to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. See you soon. Take care of yourself.